Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnana-timirandasya Jnana-anjana-salakaya Chakkhura-nimilitam-jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Caitanya Manovistam Sthapitam Jena Bhutale Soyam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Sopadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta-pada-kamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavaram Cha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Shri Raghunatham Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lalitam Shri Visakham Vitam Cha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sutta Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatrivasya Kurpa Sindhu Vaivacha Patitanam Pavanabhya Vaishnavya Namo Namaha Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swamiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pasata Desatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So Hare Krishna, today is very auspicious Ekadashi day. Also the Gaura Purnima, the auspicious August advent of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is near approaching on Monday, March of 25th. So we must know the Gaura Tattva. Unless we know the Gaura Tattva, even though we are initiated, we are not qualified to entrance into the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu movement. That is stated by, very nicely, it was stated by the one of these song. It is stated that Gaura Ami. If you simply claim that Gaura is mine, that does not make you to entrance into the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu movement, or you cannot become a member of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Gaura Ami, mukho boliye nahi chole. Goraro acharo, goraro bicharo lohile phale. Loko dekhe na gora bhajana tilaka mathare dhari. Goponore atyachara goro dhane churi. It will not do if you just vibrate, I am Gauraj, I am Gauraj, I am Gauraj. No, with your mouth. If Gaura's behavior and Gaura's tattva, that is very important. Gaura tattva, the confidential, the philosophy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. If it is not accepted, result will not fructify. Simply by initiation, simply by wearing tilak and worship Gaura to show up to other people, it will not help us to become a member of Gaura Hari Sankirtan movement. So we must know the Gaura Tattva, Gaura Leela, the secret of Gaura Tattva. So therefore today's class is meant for that, to understand our, to improve our understanding, to augment our understanding about the Gaura Tattva. Who is Gauranga Mahaprabhu and what is the confidential reason for his advent? That we can understand today. So on this note, this was spoken by Gaura Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj, that Gaura Ami, mukhe boliye nahi chale. Therefore, the philosophy is very important to know. So here, first of all, we understand the identity of Gauranga Mahaprabhu, and we can then try to understand what is the confidential reason given in Chaitanya Charitamrita also by the Rupa Goswami. What is the confidential reason of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appearance? So this Gauranga Mahaprabhu's identity is that it is stated by the Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami in the very first CC, very opening verses of Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi Leela. It has been disclosed. So Gauranga Mahaprabhu's Radha Krishna Pranaya Vikratir Haladini Sakti Asmad. So here it is said that Radha Krishna Pranayam Vikrati Haladini Sakti Asmad Eka Atmaopi Bhuvi Pura Deha Bhedam Gato Caitanya Aksham Prakatam Aduna Tadayam Chaikyam Aptam Radha Bhava Duti Sovilitam Naumi Krishna Sarupam. So here it is stated here, very important, the identity of Krishna as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Loving affairs of Sri Radha and Krishna, transcendental manifestation of the Lord, internal pleasure-giving potency. Although Radha and Krishna are one in their identity, previously they separated themselves. Now these two transcendental identity have again united in the form of Krishna Chaitanya. I bow down to him who has manifested himself with the sentiment and completion of Srimati Radharani, although he is Krishna himself. So that is very important point to understand, first of all, identity of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Swayam Bhagavan, etachamsa Krishna, etachamsa kalapumsa, Krishna tu Bhagavan Swayam. And when that supreme authority, the supreme autocrat, the supreme personality of Godhead, he wants to, he desires to have an enjoyment. Because he is the Anyavilasa, he is the Anandamaya China. He is Anandamaya Vasya. He is full of enjoyment. So when he wants to enjoy, this enjoying spirit, just like we have got the enjoying spirit. We watch, we go to cinema, we go to so many shopping and so on and so forth. So this enjoying spirit is also there in Krishna. Everything we experience, Prabhupada used to say, that Janmadesya Jatha, everything we experience in this material world is originally, it is there with Krishna in spiritual world. But it was in a very pure and pristine form. But in this material world, we experience in a very perverted way, impure way. So it is condemned. But in spiritual world, it is appreciated and worshipped. So Krishna has got also desire of enjoyment. He is also the king of Rasaraja, king of all rasa or mellows. He is called Rasa-vai-saha. He is the king of rasa, the supreme of rasa. Akhila Rasamrita Murti. He is the personification of all kind of mellow, all kind of enjoyment, happiness. When he wants to enjoy, he cannot enjoy. He cannot have an affair with any Tom, Dick and Harry, any ordinary girl. He has to enjoy, means he has to expand himself. And Lord has so many potency. Vivideva Surat, Parasya Sakti Vivideva Surat. So many, just like a rich man. Rich man has got so many secretary. He does not need to go work. He used to call secretary, bring that, bring that. Similarly, Lord has got multifarious potency. So he expands himself as a pleasure potency. Radharani is a pleasure potency. So he expands himself as a Radharani, pleasure potency, for his enjoyment, Ananda Chinmaya Rasa. So Krishna, although Radha and Krishna together, when Krishna wants to enjoy, he becomes separated. He expands himself, Krishna and Radha. Radha is the pleasure potency of the Lord. And Krishna, when he came in Dwapara Yuga, he expanded himself as a Radha Krishna for the enjoyment. In Kali Yuga, what happened? They united together again. And that united in the form of Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu. And but in this particular special form, Lord has assumed the form of not the black, but yellow color, the golden complexions. Because Radharani in golden complexion. Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi, Radhe Vrindavaneshwari. Also the sentiment or mood of Radharani. That we will understand the confidential region. First of all, we should understand that what is the identity of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is supreme personality of Godhead. When that Godhead they combine together and Lord comes in the mood and sentiment, sentiment and or mood and completion of Radharani, although he is Krishna, but he is coming as a devotee, because Radharani is There's a very technical terms. Visaya, Visaya Tattva and Asraya Tattva. Visaya Tattva means a subject, or sorry, object of devotion. Krishna is the object of devotion. He is the supreme. Rasa Vaisa is the object of devotion for anybody. Nobody can greater than him. Nobody can surpass them him. He is only an exclusive object of devotion for everyone. Akhila Rasamrita Murti say, for everyone. From spiritual, material world, everyone. So, but Krishna, there is another technical word called Asraya Tattva. Asraya Tattva is abode of rasa. The devotees who want to release that object of devotion, Krishna. So Krishna wanted to come as this sentiment and completion of Radharani to experience that Asraya Tattva. Just like a mango juice. Mango juice cannot release himself, how it tastes. But those who are tasting the mango juice, they can release what is there in mango juice, how sweet it is, how much it gives me happiness if I take mango juice, particularly in a summer season, you know. So that, in order to taste that one, so he has come in that mood. Therefore, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is eternal form. It is not just like for Kali Yuga he manifested. No, it is there in eternal form in Goloka Vaikuntha, Goloka Dham, Goloka Navadip. Because Krishna has got some desires which is not fulfilled during his previous incarnation. So in order to fulfill that desire, he assumed in the form of golden completion and mood of Radharani to fulfill that desire. So now we will discuss this, what are the confidential reasons why he is going to fulfill this reason. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna himself, as it is stated, that, but he comes as a covered incarnation. In last lecture, I have told that Prahlad Maharaj say that Krishna comes in 3 yugas, because in this age of Kali it is very abominable age. But he comes in this age as a Channa avatar, means covered incarnation. Covered means although he is Krishna, but outwardly he is coming as a devotee. Therefore, he is called Channa avatar. But it is already stated in so many verses in Bhagavatam that this particular avatar is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Krishna Vannati So Krishna Sanga Panga Astra Pasadam Jagyahi Sankritana Prayi Jajanti Sumedasa. So it is established in Bhagavatam, in all other scriptures, Purana, that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna himself. Krishna Vannam, he is Krishna category. Vannam means category of Krishna. Tisho Krishna. Krishna category means is Krishna. Sampunna Bhagavan. Punna Bhagavan. There is no question of there is something less. Even if you can say that this Chaitanya Mahaprabhu incarnation is a very, very special incarnation. You see, when Lord has so many incarnations, he comes as a Ram avatar. He came as a Narsingha avatar, Varaha avatar. But in those avatar, Lord has got his own form. He never showed, Ram never showed as a Krishna. Narsingha never showed as a Ram or Krishna. Varaha is Varaha avatar. But in Krishna, when Krishna came, all incarnation came in that form. Ekachamsa kila kalapumsa Krishna tu Bhagavana showed. All other incarnations are already incorporated in Krishna. Therefore, he showed as a Ram to Hanuman in Dwaraka. He also showed as a universal form to Arjuna. In Mathura, he was as a Dwaraka. This Dwaraka and Mathura, he was like a Vasudev Krishna. So all the incarnations are there inside Krishna because he is Swayam Bhagavan, Avatar. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he came, he is also Avatar. He is not a just incarnation like Ram and others. He is Swayam Bhagavan, Sampurna Bhagavan. Because Mahaprabhu has showed as a Ram to Anupam, to Murari Gupta, And Narsinganand Brahmachari as a Narsingadev, Baraha, he showed a Baraha to Srivas Thakur. He showed the universal form. He showed the 400 form. He showed the 600 form, Ram, Krishna and Gaura. 800 form also. To Raya Ramanand and all other things. So all the incarnation also there. So Gaura Hari is Sampurna Avatar. Sometimes people do not know. They say that many devotees also in a neophyte state, they come to temple, hardly see the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They see simply direct. Even Jagannath Baldev Subhadra also know. Nrsimhadev also not so much. Simply go to Radha Krishna. They have no idea. We cannot approach Radha Krishna without Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Without Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we cannot even think of Radha Krishna. We cannot understand Radha Krishna. We cannot know what is Vrindavan. Gauranga bolite habe pulaka sarira, Hari Hari bolite nayane babe nira. Gauranga Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu mercifully, then we can see the Vrindavan, we can understand the conjugal love of Radha Krishna. So here, therefore Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is coming to teach us that. So here we say that Krishna Varnam, he is the category of Krishna, he is not less than Krishna, category of Krishna. Tisho Krishnam. Tisho Krishna means, Tisho means completion. Completion is all Krishna. Means his completion, Krishna completion is blackish or bluish. But here Krishna means is opposite, is golden completion, yellow. Sangha Pangab Astra Parsadam. Just like any incarnations, they come along with associates. Just like Krishna came with so many demigods came to assist. Gopis came, Radharani came, also Ram came, all associates, Hanuman and everything come. So here also Chaitanya Mahaprabhu come with Sangha. Sangha means association. Sangha. Anga, Sa Anga means like Nityananda Mahaprabhu. Upanga, associate of associate like Advaita Acharya. Astra, yes, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu come with astra of chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. He here, just like Krishna and Lord Ram, they came with astra. Krishna came Sudarshan Chakra. And he killed the demons. Jaras, he killed so many demons. But Ram has come as bow and arrow. He killed the Ravan and so many other asuras. But here, the personality, here this incarnation who descends with the astra of chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, not to kill the person, but kill the demoniac propensity in that person. Because in this Kali Yuga, everybody is like a Ravana and Hiranyakasipu. He is not coming here to kill everybody. That is Kalki Avatar, he will come to kill the demons. Here he is to come to kill the demoniac propensity by chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. And not only that, this astra is very beneficial. He also distributes the love of Godhead. By chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, distribute the love of Godhead. We will discuss more about this one when we talk about the external region of his advent. Pasadam means is all his associates. Jaghai Sankirtana Prai Jajanti Sumedasa. In this age, he established the Sankirtan movement. Those who are intelligent class of people, they understand this Krishna Chaitanya is none different from Krishna, although he is different in complexion. And those intelligent class of people, they appreciate and follow the congregational chanting of the holy name of the Lord, which is the religion principle, religious system in this age of Kali. In this age of Kali, intelligent person perform congregational chanting to the worship the incarnation of Godhead, who constantly sing the name of Krishna, although his complexion is not black, he is Krishna himself, he is accompanied by his associate, servant, weapons, confidential companion. The Lord has come, all this companion. He's come, he did not desire to come as a Radharani, as a female, but he's come as a sannyas. But he brought all these gopis, companion, all these other associate, as a male, his associate, to preach or to establish the Yuga Dharma, the religious principle of this age, that is congregational chanting of the holy name of the Lord. And he himself also always chanting the holy name of the Lord. So we will discuss more about this. This establishes the identity of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Now we will come forward. We will come to the next step. That what is the confidential region of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to come? So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has two regions. One is primary region. One is secondary region. Primary region is the very confidential region. Secondary region is that along with that he wanted to also do some other things, just like Krishna has come. The fundamental region of descendant of any incarnation is that jada jada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhithanam adharmasya tadatmanam sujame. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also has same external region, fundamental, to protect the devotees, to annihilate the miscreants, and establish the principle of religion. That is a fundamental, very fundamental for all incarnation, whether it's a Ram incarnation, whether it's a Krishna incarnation, any Nrsimha incarnation, every incarnation has got this fundamental incarnation. So let us now know the external region first, then we will go to the internal region or confidential region. So Chaitanya, here it is very nicely stated by the Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, the author of Chaitanya Charitamrita. Anarpita is very important verses, very important. This is Rupa Goswami speaking. This is Anarpita charim chirat karuna avatinna kalu samarpaitam unnato jala rasam swabhakti sriyam harihi purata sundara diti kadamba sandipta sada hudaya kandare spurato bas sachinandana. So we are now talking about some external region. Krishna has multifarious region. Kunti Devi also has told, my Lord, you have come so many regions you have. But analysis of Acharya, there is an external region and an internal or confidential region. So may the Supreme Lord, who is known as the son of Srimati Sachi Devi, be transcendently situated in the innermost chamber of your heart, resplendent with radiance of molten gold. He has appeared in the age of Kali by his causeless mercy to bestow what no incarnation has ever offered before. The most sublime, radiant mellow of devotional service, the mellow of conjugal love. So this is here, the distinct and distinguished of this incarnation is that is most merciful, very munificent, and very magnanimous incarnation. See, Lord is himself is magnanimous. Bhuri karunaya, kripa paravara, is ocean of mercy. Any incarnation, the purpose of coming to shower his mercifulness, to bestow all the living entity, conditioned soul, the very, mercy, compassion. Every incarnation. And he enacted all his name, his pastime, his form, his reason of descent, the mercy is already there. Mercy is very inherent region, fundamentally inherent region of Lord's incarnation. Lord Ram came as a Maryada Purushottama. He established this Varnashram, so he established the rules and regulations, how to follow the rules of religious conduct and etiquette. And he gives the mercy. Whosoever comes, whosoever he kills, he gives the mercy. He gives liberation also, spiritual destination. Very merciful. Krishna has come as a Leela Purushottam. Leela Purushottam means who has got a very wonderful pastime. So he enacted all wonderful pastime, very captivating pastime. So he enacted so many pastimes so that it will be attracted to the conditioned soul, and so that they will get spiritual destination. And Krishna comes as a Sampurna Bhagavan as compared to Ramchandra, because he did not follow any religious etiquette and conduct. He transgresses. But his purpose is to attract the conditioned soul. There's a beautiful verses Brahma is speaking. The two verses Brahma is speaking. See, they're very nice verses. No, this is 10:4:38. A very nice verse. 10:14. What is this verse? Forget. Yes, it's a very nice verse. Brahma is speaking. Prapancha nisprapanchapi vidham vayase bhutale prapanna janathananda sodoham patitum prabhu. So, my dear master, although you have nothing to do with material existence, you come to this earth, intimate and imitate material life just to expand the varieties of ecstatic enjoyment for your surrender. The Lord has nothing to do with, as far as his fundamental reason of coming to establish the dharma, killing the demons and protect the devotee, he does not need to come. Because as far as killing the demon, he can send his agent Maya with a flick of second, the demon will be destroyed. Just like COVID. Simple things, so many people died. And as far as protecting devotees, the holy name can protect devotee. It's so powerful. Nothing is impossible. The holy name, by hearing also, everybody can get protection. It is stated in this beautiful verses in very first canto of Bhagavatam that आपन्न संसितं घोराम यन्नाम विवश्य गृणन् तथा सद्य विमुच्यते यद भीवति सोयम भयम. Living beings who are entangled in the complicated maze of birth and death can be freed immediately by even unconsciously chanting the holy name of Krishna, which is feared by fear personified. This holy name of the Lord so powerful, he doesn't need to come to protect devotee. Fear personified will please away whosoever chant the holy name of the Lord. And as far as establishing the dharma, there are so many acharyas. Krishna says, acharyas are my external. Externally, I act as acharya. They are non-different from me. They can come and preach the religious principle. But why he comes? He comes to give the, this is very important point also to understand. He comes to for the pleasure of his devotee, surrender devotee. That is actually principal things. On the way, he is establishing the principle of dharma and killing the demons, but to please the devotee. Therefore, he is very karuna. He is merciful. Very, very merciful. This is very nice, nice verse spoken by this, spoken by the Brahma also. See how Kṛṣṇa is very merciful. So, in order to understand the glories of or greatness of or munificent nature of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, you must know this previous incarnation. Because everything should be referred by Shastra. We cannot just accept anything blanket statement, anything which is not corroborated by Shastra. So if we establish the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu identity, his confidential region, and his glories, based on the Shastra, based on the scripture. So here, very nicely Brahma is speaking. Anugrahaya bhaktana manusin deham astita bhajate tadriskida yes sutta tutparo bhavet. So when the Lord assumes a human-like body to show his mercy to his devotee, he engages in such pastime as will attract those who hear about them to become dedicated to it. The whole idea of coming and enacting as a Lila Purushottam, Maryada Purushottam, is to attract the conditioned soul back to Godhead. So they are very karuna, full of mercy. Therefore, Krishna says, Sarva dharman parityāja mam ekam saranam vraja. You surrender unto me, I will protect you. Ram says that, Sakriteva praparnasya tabasmiti yachati. You surrender once also, I will give fearlessness. That is fine. But as far as the love of Godhead, Unnata Ujjala, the radiant love of Godhead, which is the highest benediction, highest gift. Because Ram can give the Ram. He can bring you to Vaikuntha. Krishna can give to Krishna. But to give the love of Ram, love of Krishna, That is the highest. That they did not give. Ram did not give so indiscriminately, except Hanuman and very few. He did not give to everybody. That up to Hanuman got the dasya rasa. He did not get the conjugal love. This conjugal love is the highest of all. Just like in a bank, a lot of money is there, but you cannot withdraw any amount according to your capacity, according to the amount you have, limitation you have in your account, money in your account. Similarly, all the rasas is different has this characteristic. According to the devotees' capacities, they withdraw this rasa. Kṛṣṇa is like a bank of all rasas. Akhila rasa raja, rasamrutamati, akhila rasa. So everybody is deriving that. So here Hanuman got the dasya rasa, but when he met with Kakabusandi, he met with Vibhishan, they did not get all kind of the highest lava. They get spiritual destination, other benediction. Even all these monkeys who were fighting on behalf of Ram, they got liberation. The demons who have been killed, they got liberation. In Kṛṣṇa pastime, it also same thing happened. All the demons who killed, they got liberation. That is the mercy of Kṛṣṇa. Not only that, Kṛṣṇa mercy is more extended than Lord Ram. Anybody who killed by Arjuna and Bhima, also they got liberated. What to speak about killed by Kṛṣṇa? But Kṛṣṇa did not give the love of Godhead. The love of Godhead, Kṛṣṇa was there. Only it was inside the Braj. Outside Braja, Kṛṣṇa did not give this love of God. The Madhurya rasa, Unnata Ujjala rasa, the radiant mellow of love of Godhead, it was confined with Brajabasi, only Vrindavan, among Brajabasi. That up to among gopis. They did not give to everyone. Even Kṛṣṇa, you see, at the last moment Kaliya was delivered or given the mercy. After killing of demons got the liberation. Before that, they were being chastised. And love of Godhead, which is the highest of everything, was reserved only for the Brajavasis. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, because Kṛṣṇa is very reserved on this, very what you say, very stingy in distributing the love of Godhead. Everybody. It is stated this many verses in this verse also. It is stated in Adi very nicely that how Kṛṣṇa cannot give the love of Godhead to everyone. Mm-hmm. The great says Sukadeva Goswami said that, my dear Maharaj Parikshit, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Kṛṣṇa, is always ready to help you. He is your master, guru, God, and very dear friend. Also the head of your family. Yet sometime he agreed to act as your family servant, order carrier. See how Lord is so mercifully disposed to his devotee. He is ready to become a family servant of Pandavas. Try to understand, Order carrier, you are greatly fortunate because this relationship is possible only by Bhakti Yoga. The Lord can give liberation very easily, but he does not very easily give one Bhakti Yoga, because by that process is bound to the devotees. So because once he gives the Bhakti Yoga, he will be bound. Therefore, he can give liberation. Mukti is asking, my dear Lord, I want Mukti. For me also, I want Mukti. Kṛṣṇa can give Mukti also to Mukti. He told, go and Brajavasi, Brajadham, Vrindavan, put the dust on your body. You can Mukti also can get Mukti. So that is not easy. That is easy for Kṛṣṇa. But giving the Bhakti is very, very limited. Very limitation. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, why he is more munificent? Why his external region of coming also very exalted region? because he is coming to give that highest love of Godhead, bhakti yoga, to everyone publicly, indiscriminately. Therefore, the next verses, the author of Chaitanya Charitamrita is very nicely say, हिना प्रेम श्री चैतन्य दिला जथा तथा जगाई मधाई पर्यंत अन्यर की कथा. Try to understand Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has freely given this love of Krishna everywhere and anywhere, even to the most fallen such as Jagai Madai. What then to speak of those who are already pious and elevated? See, to try to understand, Jagai Madai is where the personification of sin. They have done everything. They are womanizer, they are drunkard, they are intoxicant, they are gambler and what not. But they were given the highest love of God. And even it was not given to exalted devotees in other juga. It was limited to Brajavasi. But now, in this incarnation, the Lord come as a Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, most munificent incarnation. He is giving this distributed to everybody, without any discrimination, without any condition, consideration. Krishna gives this prema to this love of Godhead to Brajavasi, because Brajavasis are extremely exalted. Why? Because they have sacrificed everything. Their position is very exalted. They sacrifice everything for Krishna. They know nothing other than Krishna. Krishna even could not repay their debt. But in this incarnation, Lord never see that whether he is so exalted like Gopis or so fallen like Jagai Madai. No. Anybody come in contact. Hena prema dila jatha tatha. Everywhere, anywhere, anybody, whether it's fit or non-fit, patra nahi bichara. He did not consider whether it's fit or non-fit, whether this place is good or not place. Just like Krishna. Krishna was exhibiting his love of Godhead in Vrindavan, not in Mathura and Dwaraka. But here Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, no. Anywhere, everywhere. There is no discrimination of place, discrimination of the person, qualification, eligibility. No. Anybody can come and get it, even without surrendering. In previous verses, those who are surrendering to Krishna, Ram says you have to surrender. Krishna says, Sarva dharman parityajya mam ekam saranam. Ram also says, Sakriteva prapannasya. But here, no surrender, nothing. Draupadi surrendered to Krishna, praying, Krishna protecting. Gajendra surrendering, praying, then Krishna protecting. But here, no consideration. Therefore, in this verse, the external region of Chaitanya descendant, it is stated that Anarpita charim chirat karunavatinna kalo samarpaitam unnato ujjala rasam. See how much he has come with such a munificent incarnation that resplendent with radiance of multi. He has appeared in the age of Kali by his causelessness to bestow what no other incarnation has ever offered before. Ram did not offer, Krishna never offered the most sublime and radiant mellow of devotional service, mellow of conjugal love. So we are so fortunate to be connected with such an exalted sampradaya. Any other sampradaya, they do not have this conjugal love. Conjugal love is the highest of all. Krishna reciprocate with others 5 primary rasa, 7 secondary rasa. Out of 5 primary rasa is Shanta rasa, neutrality, Dasya, servant, Sakhya, friendship, parental love, then conjugal love, Madhurya rasa. Vachala rasa, Madhurya rasa. The Madhurya rasa is very, very exalted. And this conjugal love, which is only limited to Brajavasi, even it was not given to Arjuna, not Hanuman, not even to Uddhava, not to Brahma and Shiva, Lord Shiva. Therefore, Uddhava is praying, I want to be resident of Vrindavan, by seeing the exalted love of gopis. Brahmaji is praying, I want to also become a grass in the Vrindavan. Lord Shiva is praying, I want to be there in Vrindavan. Aseshwar Mahadev, Chakuleshwar Mahadev, 4 Shivas is there. Gopishwar Mahadev. He became a Gopishwar Mahadev. So everybody is coming, all exalted people. Narada Muni coming, he wanted to become a Naradiya Gopi. Because this kind of mellow of conjugal love never given to anybody except the Brajabasi, the Gopis particularly, the Gopis headed by Radharani. But that conjugal love, which is the radiant mellow of devotional service, which is most sublime, most exalted, and topmost mellow, was distributed by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Therefore, he is very munificent. He is not only tasting this rasa, but he is also distributing that rasa to everyone. This is his internal, external region of coming. External region of coming to establish the Yuga Dharma and distributing that. It is stated these beautiful verses that some external region of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Kali Yuge Yuga Dharma Namera Prachara Tatha Lagi Pita Banna Chaitanya Avatar. This is the fundamental reason for all the incarnation. Krishna came also Sarva Dharma Jada Jadai Dharmasya Glani. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu के अंदर Kali Yuge Yuga Dharma is Namera Prachara. Tatha Lagi Pita Banna Chaitanya Avatar. The religious practice of this age of Kali is broadcast glories of holy name. Only for this purpose as the Lord in yellow color descend as the Lord Chaitanya. These are the fundamental external region. Another external region also it is stated here that the Krishna Chaitanya is not it. There's another verses which is we stated about the prema-rasa-niryāsa karite āsvādana rāga-mārga bhakti loke karite pracāraṇa rasika-śekhara kṛṣṇa parama-karuṇa ehi dui hetu hoi icchāra udgama. The Lord desires to appear was born from 2 reasons. The Lord wanted to take the sweet essence of mellow love of Godhead. He wanted to propagate the devotional service in the world on the platform of spontaneous attraction. Because he is known as supreme jubilant. These are the external. Externally, he was want to taste this love of Godhead, and he want to also propagate the love of Godhead. So now we can discuss about the internal region. Internal region has been divided into 3 regions. So we will discuss this very important part of the Chaitanya Chaitamrita Tattva. Sri Radhaya, the author of the Chaitanya Chaitamrita, is speaking now. It is actually from the Ramananda Rai. Sri Radhaya Pranaya Mahima Kidishta Banayaiva Swade Yana Adbhuta Madhurima Kidrishtaba Madhya. So here it is said that his internal region is that desiring to understand the glories of Radharani love. Wonderful quality in him that she alone released through her love. The happiness she feels when she realizes the sweetness of his love. The Supreme Lord Hari, richly endowed with her emotion, appeared from the womb of Srimati Sachi Devi as the moon appeared from the ocean. Very important to understand his confidential region. Otherwise, we do not know the region of confidential. We just formality we are observing this. It's just a superficiality. We should understand this very important tattva. First of all, desiring to glories of Radharani. Krishna is Sampurna Bhagavan. Nobody can surpass this. Is Akhila Rasamrita Murti. Rasa Bhai so. but he's Rasaraj, the king of all mellow. But the problem is that he has a three unfulfilled desires. What is that unfulfilled desire? He wanted to know that what is this glories of Radharani love, that he is so much attracted to me. That is the first reason of confidential. So what is that? Is glories of the love of Radharani. Because everybody is attracted to me. I am the Madana Mohana, attracted even the Cupid. But what is there in Radharani's glories of love that I am also attracted to him, attracted to her? What is the glories of Radharani love? So that even I also is attracted. So this is very important things. Like there are very nice verses in here. There is very nice verses in Brahma Samhita we can see here. Premanjana churita bhakti bilochanena sada sadeva udesu bilochaniyam samsuna achinta guna sarupa. Krishna is achinta guna. Achinta means inconceivable. Guna sarupam. So everything is there in Krishna. The qualities of Krishna is achinta. But still, he astounded that what is there in Radha's love that I am also attracted to him. I am the Krishna means the attractor of everybody. All living entity attracted to me. But I am attracted to Krishna. That means there is a glory of Radha's love. What is there in glory of Radha love so that I am attracted? Because it is so much so that Krishna, in Jabat, when Krishna was there in Vrindavan, in Jabat is this in-law's house. There is a berry tree is there. And Krishna was afraid of his mother-in-law, Jatila, mother-in-law, Kutila and Jatila, mother-in-law and sister-in-law. So he used to sit whole night under the berry trees to have a darshan, to have an audience, to see the Radharani. He is mad after Radharani. Although he is Akhila Rasamrita Murti, he is a Rasaraj, he is mad after. He will be waiting for it. Whole night he will be waiting. He will be waiting on the path of the Radharani for a long time. All this kind of movies, things, love affair and all, everything was experienced by the Krishna. Originally they have copied from Krishna. So Krishna will be waiting for Radharani when Radharani will pass. For a long time, Krishna, the Supreme Lord, is waiting for someone. And sometime he comes because he's Yogeshwar, he comes in disguise at a shop salesman to sells different things so that he can see this Radharani. To see the Lord, he changed his form as a woman salesman to see the Krishna. He is going mad after mad. He wants to know what is the glories of love. Radharani will embrace the Kadamba tree in separation of Krishna, thinking that it is Krishna. He chastised the cloud, thinking of Krishna. He caused the creator Brahma, why you are having the eyelid, I cannot see Krishna for a moment. That is madness of Radharani. But Krishna never did that. Krishna has never that embracing the Kadamba tree by separation. He wants to experience that glories of the Radha's love. What is there in the Radha's love that I am also attracted? That is the first reason. This is also stated and very nicely stated. All this stated in this beautiful verses in 4th chapter Sisi Adi. Krishna is telling that 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 I am the everything. But why Krishna is telling that I am this, uh, object of rasa? There is a very nice verse, 4:1. Sisyadi. We can go to little Sisyadi, 4:1-6. So many verses are there in Sisya. See, here it is said that Krishna, whatever pleasure I get from tasting my love for Srimati Radha, she tastes 10 million times more than me by her love. Krishna want to know that what is there, the glories of the Radharani loves. Why? How he tastes the 10 millions of time more than me? He want to taste that one. This is one of the reason. I taste the bliss to which object of love is entitled, but pleasure of Radha, the abode of that love, is 10 million times greater. See how his Lord wanted to release this one. My mind races to taste the pleasure experienced by the abode, but I cannot taste it, even my best effort. How may I taste? So he was thinking like that. How can I taste that? The glories of the love, glories of Radha's love. How he tasted that one. That's why he's coming, assuming the form of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu with a sentiment of Radharani, the mood of Radharani, completion of Radharani to experience that. That is the first reason. That is the first reason. See, Krishna is the Guru. Therefore, Arjuna is surrendering Sisyatehem Sadhimam Prapanam. And all his delusion dissipated. He himself says, Sarva Dharman Parityāja Mam Ekam Saranam. He is the Guru. And everybody is disciple. But in this loving affair of Radharani and Krishna, Krishna is the disciple, Radharani is his Guru. That is the difference. Krishna is their disciple. But Radha Prema, the loves of Radha, is Guru. Therefore, he wanted to taste that glories of Radha Prema. So there is very deep subject in this subject matter, but we are not even the fit to go into more deeper subject. Ujjala Nilamani and all Rupa Goswami has spoken the very nice things about that, about this loves of Radharani, glories of love of Radharani. So we are not going to that much of things. There is certainly nothing greater than her love, but her love is devoid of pride. That is the sign of his greatness. Devoid of pride is so much, this love is so much greater. Krishna himself is telling this one. This is confidential region of appearance of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Therefore, he wants to taste that glories of the Radha's love. I shall explain his first desire. Krishna says, I am the primary cause of all rest. First desire, his first desire. Krishna says, I am the primary cause of all rasas. I am the full of spiritual truth. I am made of full of joy, but the love of Srimati Radharani derives me mad. See, this is the first reason. I do not know the strength of Radha's love, which we see always overwhelms me. The love of Radhika is my teacher. I am her disciple people. Her prema makes me dance various noble dances. See? To see the Radharani, Krishna has to dance. Krishna has to do so many things. Like a servant. Whatever pleasure I get from tasting my love of Srimati Radha, she tastes 10 million times more than that. So this is this glories of the Radharani love. Therefore, Krishna want to taste this one. Krishna cannot taste himself. He has to assume the form of Radharani and mood of Radharani to taste that. Therefore, he comes. This is the confidential appearance of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. there is more into that, more into Radharani's characteristic of the Radharani loves. It's very contradictory, like bank of river. Some in union they get pleasure, release, but in separation, when Radha Krishna not there, there is a nourishment because it's painful. It's contradictory. It's very difficult to understand. Also, is the affair of the love of Radha is very straightforward, pure, pristine, but at the same time it is crooked. In terms of there is a union and separation. That is very deep subject matter. So let us know that is the first reason of confidential. Lord wants to experience the glories of Radha love. By that, how he becomes mad after him, completely mad after him, going everywhere, crying. Krishna is crying in Braja that where is Radhe, Radhe, Radhe. Everybody is looking after everybody even thinking of his shelter or lotus feet. Everybody in the mind thinking of lotus feet. Everybody is desiring his lotus feet. Speak of the dust of the lotus feet. But that same Krishna is telling Dehi Pada Vallabha Mudaram Ho Radharani, please place your feet on my head. Adorn my head. Means how much one is mad. Why he is so mad? Because of glories of Radharani's love, which is 10 million times greater. To taste that, he has to assume this form. Try to understand this point. Then we will go to the verses. What is the second reason? Second confidential reason. The second confidential reason, it is say that the wonderful quality in him that she alone releases through her love, and happiness she feels when she realizes the sweetness of his love, the supreme lottery, richly endowed with her emotion appeared as a umba. So the second reason is that how she releases what is the qualities in me that she releases. That is the second reason. That second reason is that what is the qualities she enjoys, meaning quality of sweetness. But Krishna has some quality of sweetness. Therefore, Radharani releases that sweetness. Sweetness called Madhuri. Krishna has got 4 Madhuri. Even that Vishnu also, they do not have that 4 Madhuri. Krishna has 64 quality. Vishnu has 60 quality. The 4 very important qualities. Krishna, that is called Madhuri. That quality makes the Radharani to release. So he wants to taste that quality. He cannot taste his own quality. He can experience by whosoever tasting that quality. Therefore, he assumed the form. Krishna has got Benu Madhuri. Krishna has got Rupa Madhuri, Leela Madhuri, and Krishna is last is called Prema Madhuri. There are 4 sweetness of the Krishna. First of all, we know the 4 quality Rupa Madhuri. Krishna is so beautiful. Therefore, Radharani releases more than Krishna see the Radharani. So much releases that even he thinks of Krishna, he embraces Kadamba tree. Krishna never does that. We have never seen in past time Krishna is embracing a golden color as a year. So here Rupa Madhuri means Krishna is so beautiful. Here is stated by the 10th canto. We can see Sukadeva Goswami is very nicely describing. Krishna is so beautiful. Varaha pidam natabara bapu kannaya kannikaram vibrat basa kanaka kapisham vaijantyam chamalam randren benu radhara sudaya apurayan gopabrindai bundaranyam sopadaramanam pravisad Gita-krit. So, wearing a peacock feather ornament upon his head, blue kannikar flowers on his hair, a yellow garment as brilliant as gold, the Vajanti garland, the Lord Krishna exhibited his transcendental form as the greatest dancer as he entered the forest of Vrindavan, beautifying it with the marks of his footprints. He filled the holes of his flute with the nectar of his lips. The cowherd boy sang his glories. It's so beautiful that even Vishnu wanted to see Krishna. He made a plan. It is stated that he made a plan so that Krishna Arjuna can come, so that I can see the Krishna. Even Vasudeva is attracted to Krishna, Vasudeva form of Krishna. Mathura and Dwaraka form, they wanted to see the Krishna in Vrindavan. It is so beautiful. Krishna form. He himself saw as a Govinda Soyam Rupa, as a Govinda beautiful form. And when he saw the floor and reflection of his beautiful form, he is thinking, who is this one? So beautiful. He himself attracted by his own form. It's so beautiful. Therefore, it is called Rupa Madhuri. He has beautiful form. Nobody, no incarnation has got such a beautiful form. Another verses also there of glorifying it. So many verses of glorifying his beauty in whole of Bhagavatam. Yasyananam makarakundalam charukannam rajatakapalam subangam suvarisahasam. Everything about Krishna is Madhuram. Madhanam Madhuram. Everything. Krishna face is decorated with ornaments such as earring resembling sack. His ears are beautiful, his cheeks brilliant, his smiling is smiling attractive to everyone. Whosoever sees Lord Krishna sees a festival. His face and body are fully satisfying for everyone to see. But the devotees are angry at the creator for disturbance caused by the momentary blinking of their eye. So much beautiful that gopis, they are cursing creator Brahma that you do not know how to create it, because the momentary blinking of their eyes, because you have created this eyelid, and due to that there is a momentary blinking of eye that makes the disturbances seeing the beautiful form of the Lord. Therefore Krishna has that qualities. Another quality Krishna called Venu Madhuri. Venu Madhuri means nobody is hold the Venu. His Venu is the most important thing. See, there is a beautiful verses say that, O king, when the young ladies in Braja heard the sound of Krishna flute, which captivated the mind of all living beings, they all embrace one another, begin describing it. There is a Venu Gita is there, describing the glories of Venu. So Krishna is holding the Venu, and by the sound emanating from this Venu is so captivating that it captivates the mind of living being. Even Lord Shiva, after hearing the sound, he came. He wanted to become a gopi. He became Gopishwari. Gopishwara Vrindavan. Gopishwara Vrindavan. So that is another quality, another excellent qualities or sweetness of the Lord. Venu Madhuri. Leela Madhuri. Krishna has enacted so many pastime, from rasa dance to so many other pastime, which is very attractive, very captivating. Then Prema Madhuri. Prema Madhuri means the conjugal love, which is the highest of love. That is the sweetness of Krishna. He is very nicely reciprocating with the all gopis with conjugal love. So therefore these four qualities that qualities Krishna want to release, because he cannot release himself. But Radharani is releasing that to great extent. Therefore he wanted to assume the form of the Radharani, mood and completion, to release this madhuris. That is the second reason. The second reason. And the third reason is that Krishna doesn't know that his sweetness, because Krishna does not know his sweetness. Only Radharani knows his sweetness. Therefore he wants to enjoy that, experience that. And third one is that Radharani is enjoying that sweetness of Krishna and becomes so happy by enjoying this kind of all this madhuri, sweetness of the Krishna, primarily for sweetness, And he's so happy, Krishna wants to know what kind of happiness he's enjoying or feeling. Krishna become very greedy to know, experience that happiness. That is the third reason he's coming. That is the third reason he's coming to release that happiness. What kind of happiness Radharani enjoy? These are the confidential reason. Actually, if you go on talking on this very confidential subject matter, it will be expanded to very, very confidential topics. In fourth canto is also, it is stated so many confidential things about this, all these things. So, but we can know at least that why there is a very nice things is there. We can see happiness about in fourth canto also, as before it is stated here, very nice verse. that thus, although I am the source of happiness, Krishna is the source of happiness for the entire world. The beauty and attribute of Sri Radhika are my life and soul. In this way, my affection feeling for Srimati Radha may be understood, but on analysis, I find them contrary. So Krishna is now telling about the is that I want to, although I am happiness, but I want to enjoy that happiness. What Radharani is enjoying by releasing my sweetness. Essence of Haladini. Um, so this is the things that Krishna wanted to enjoy this happiness of Radha. This is the confidential reason of Krishna coming. So we will end with some of the beautiful verses after knowing what is the external region of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu coming and internal region. Now we can go through the little bit of overall understanding of this Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appearance. Characteristic of Krishna are understood to be storehouse of transcendental love. Although the storehouse of love certainly came with Krishna, when Krishna was present, it was sealed. But when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came with his associate of the Panchatattva, they broke the seal and plundered the storehouse to taste the transcendental love of Krishna. The more they tasted it, more they thirst for it. When Krishna was there, it was sealed only to Brajavasi. But Mahaprabhu came, it stored that transcendental love and distributed to everyone. Just like Krishna steals everything. He stole the butter, he stole the heart of the gopi, but he could not steal the completion of Radharani. He could not steal the sentiment of Radharani. Therefore, he want to steal in this Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He is stealing now, plundering that one. What is there in Radha's glories of love? How he is releasing my qualities, my madhuri, sweetness. How he is feeling happiness to taste that transcendental love. He is coming to steal. He could not steal in Krishna avatar. He is coming in Chaitanya avatar, he is stealing. Panchatattva themselves dance again and again, thus made it easier to drink nectarian love of Godhead. They danced, cried, loved, chanted like madmen. In this way, they distributed love of God. So they himself tasted and distributed also. The madness, how Radharani experienced the madness without Krishna or with Krishna, for Krishna, sorry. In distributing love of God at Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the associate did not consider who was fit candidate, who was not, nor where such distribution should be or should not take place. They made no condition. Wherever they got the opportunity, the members of Panchatattva distributed love of God. They no consideration. The highest love of Godhead, which even Krishna could not taste in Dwapara Yuga, he is now tasting in Kali Yuga and distributing everybody as a Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So how greatness Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's, how munificent he is. Although the member of the Panchatattva plundered the storehouse of love of God, ate and distributed its contents, there was no scarcity for this wonderful storehouse. It is so complete that as the love is distributed, the supply increases hundred of times. It is not that it is plundered and it is now reduced. No. Anandambudi Bhartana. Always increasing, ever increasing. Flood of love of God, it swelled in all directions. The young men, old men, women, children were all immersed in that inundation. Krishna consciousness movement will inundate the entire world, drown everyone, whether one is a gentleman or rogue, even a lame, invalid, or blind. When the five members of the Panchatattva saw the entire world drown in love of God, at cease of material enjoyment in the living entity completely destroyed, they all become exceedingly happy. So that is the overall region of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu descended. He tasted the love of Godhead and also distributed to everyone. So on these notes, On this notes, we will stop this one, and we will understand the Gaura Tattva. As I told you in the beginning, simply by telling I am Gaura Ami, natural way, it will not work out. We must know with evidence, scriptural evidence, the Gaura Tattva, Gaura confidential region. Who is Gaura? Identity of Gaura. What is the region of his descendant? What is the how he is so magnanimous, how wonderfully magnanimous Gaura is. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Once we know means we can release, we can celebrate properly the Gaura Purnima. We also advance in Krishna consciousness. Without Gaura Tattva, we cannot enter into the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu movement. So on this notes, we will end here. So all goes to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki jai.